Welcome to Southampton. We are actually back for the League Cup third round because, of course we did, we got drawn against one of the big teams. So we'll show you who that was and we'll follow it up with the Man City League game and we'll catch you up on just what's been happening because there's been quite a bit going on since you were last here. First thing to catch you up on is our performances. Obviously you saw us lose the UEFA Super Cup to Barcelona, but we have only dropped points in one league match. We've only conceded one goal and we are, I believe, second in the league, but we've played one less game than current league leaders Arsenal. As you can see, these numbers up here are pretty big, and more tellingly, this one is now bigger than this one. And I think we had a transfer surplus last time we saw you, although we were waiting on the Foyth deal to come off, which was 65 million, of course. More changes were made necessary when this deal happened. And all of a sudden, Manchester United triggered the £104 million release clause for Romeo Lavia, which obviously robbed us of our best central midfielder. So I then went out and spent 118 million, which is a new English transfer record, by the way, on Oyhan Sanchez. I am happy with him, and so far he has played pretty well. We've signed a lad called Dominic Saunders from Fulham as well. Again, we're trying to get these young English players in, and there is always a premium on them. But he was basically paid for by Dario Esugo going out the door. Because now I've been looking forward to Dario coming back, and we will crack on with this match, I think, while I explain this. Because he was looking like a really good defensive midfield option, but then he sort of came back and we ended up with 3 defensive midfield options, all of whom were fairly good. And it was between Dario and Noel, Aseko and Kili, and he has basically got much more potential than Dario had left. And Tanguy Nianzou was our sort of, well, still is kind of our starter there. This side, by the way, has been picked with bearing in mind the fact that we have a league game against Manchester City coming up. So we're not going necessarily all out to win this one. Quite sure how all out Liverpool will be going. That will be interesting to see. Actually, let's just have a quick look on their tactics at their opposition thing. Most of them are pretty well. Yeah, they look like they've got a lot of their sort of first team in there, don't they? So, although defensively maybe they've made some changes, so maybe we can take advantage of that. But anyway, yeah, there we go. We've been on a good run. Let's give them a bit of the old faith and trust and go for it. Now, the one good thing that has been happening is both Navalon and Calimundo do seem to have been scoring a few goals. So we've got a nice little battle going in up there, and we're not relying on just one man having to bang the goals in. So hopefully, if one of them is not sort of on form, and I mean even Dane Scarlett has managed to score. Oh, almost a fantastic start, boys. Well done. Oh, and straight from the goal kick. Okay. Chuka, who I don't think was great in the last game we played. Oh, that was... Oh, he got back well. Oh, but we've won the ball back. Aseko and Kili. Good save from Alisson. Still there. I did notice Salah scored the other day, so presumably he's still there for them. So I'm hoping this squad of theirs is ageing. Any luck? It is a criticism I've seen levelled by others that the AI doesn't really sort of rebuild squads. If it's something like Liverpool or Man City, they will just keep those really good players, pretty much until they sort of retire or die. And obviously it tends to, I think, probably keep their physicals that's just that bit higher than they probably would be in real life. I mean, you would get to the point where you would be putting younger, fresher blood in there. Kalimwendo, oh, blocked. A good turn. Chuka is playing well today so far. Well, a bit disappointing in his last outing, if I remember rightly, but that may have been the West Ham game. Okay, you're not going to get that. That's coming straight back. He did look offside to me. Oof. Risky little pass there, Kyle. Okay, some nice stuff. Arribas. Knocks it in. Kalimwendo off the post, but taps home the rebound. Is he on? He's off. He's going to be off. It's going to be disallowed. Yep. I've noticed now if it doesn't come up here, you can tell. So keep your eyes out for that in future. If that's on the screen, you can normally tell. Oh, good. Erling Haaland scored for Man City. Of course, unfortunately, Erling Haaland is the sort of person who's young enough at the moment that he's going to be good for years to come still. So, oh, interesting. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Whip it in, Walker Peters. Whip it in. No, you don't whip it in early enough, do you? You had time and space to get that ball in the middle there, and you chose to wait until you ran out of space and had been closed down. I don't know what to get you to do to get the ball in earlier. I've tried asking you to cross it more often. Oh, good. And they go up the other end and score. After you should have got a cross in much more dangerously than you did. Kyle. I can't blame you for the goal, but I can blame you for not, sort of finishing off our attack properly. At which point, everything's different, isn't it? Oh my word. Ulrich. Play it so it gets there, son. Like that. That's good. Oh, curse you, Allison. The trouble is they expect good things in this, and we always get a tough draw. Oh, Jamie Lawrence. I mean, last year we got Spurs and we played our reserves and got beat, and they were, who like you going out that early? Unfortunately, we did well enough in everything else to shut them up, but yeah, they do. They do have a habit of wanting us to make good progress, and I think they're probably expecting quarterfinals, and then we end up with one of the best sides. Well, not just in the country, in the world. Let's be honest. Go on, Chuka. Oh, you're supposed to be cutting in on that right foot. Why wouldn't you cut in properly on that right foot? I mean, we've been the better side here. They've done almost nothing except score. Which, unfortunately, of course, is the entire point of the game. Which is a shame. Because, if it was about playing pretty football and creating some good chances, we might have won the league by now. Oh, hello. It's an interesting ball. Go on, there we go. Neves, Kalimwendo. Oh. I mean, we are not playing badly. Kyle, I notice, is only on a 6.5. I wonder if it's blaming him as much as I did for that goal. Yours. Thank you. No, not thank you. Oh, goodness sake. I mean, literally, there were 3 of you around that. You did not need to panic that header away. QPR equalised against Man City. I mean, I can tell the truth. I mean, look at that XG, 2.25 XG, and we have not scored. We deserve to. I hate using the word deserve, but we should be winning this game. Valeria is very frustrated. Well, let's avoid your frustration getting the better of you then, Valeria, and take you off, because you're not even playing well, are you? Well, I'm not entirely sure how Karnaseki is being blamed for anything here either. I don't quite know how much he could have done about the goal they scored. And wasn't it more about the fact that he got somewhat exposed in the first place? And Acosta. That's what we want. Settle in quick. Do good things. Okay. Well done, Chuka. Oh, for heaven's sake, it's come off his heel. It's literally come off his heel. And then he's just tried to kick someone. Oh, this should have been our attack, and it comes off his heel and we lose it. We can see the goal from this, then that is it. We are done, because it's just not going our way. And again, oh, for heaven's sake, Karnaseki, now I do blame you for that one. It's straight at you, man. And again, it comes from an attack that we should have had going, and we didn't because it came off of his heel. And don't even try and win this comfortably, Liverpool. Don't even try, because we've been all over you for 50 minutes. And you got 2 lucky breaks and scored both of them. With the only 2 shots you've had on target, I might point out. Oh, and it's all about converting your chances. Shut up. Oh, go on. Go on. Get us back in the game. Oh. See, that's the sort of shot you should have unleashed the first time you had a good chance. I mean, look at this XG. Miles ahead. Absolute mile ahead. But XG doesn't win your games, does it? Wouldn't be so bad, but we are playing well. It's been deflected in. And it will be a goal because the assist has gone up there. Sometimes it doesn't put the goal scorer up, but it tries to fake you out. But if the assister goes up there, then you know you're all right. So, Arribas has got us back into this one. Come on, boys. I mean, at least we've put up a bit of a fight. I mean, to be honest, we've put up much more of a fight than they have. They've not been good. Looks like they've absolutely tried to kill the game off now, doesn't it? I haven't done anything particularly, but they've stopped us doing stuff. And Karnaseki's playing an absolute nightmare. But of course, I never put a goalkeeper on the bench, do I? So I can't even take him off. Right, well, let's put Foyth on. Because Kyle's not having his best day. Don't really want to use particularly many of them. Let's give Dane Scarlett some minutes. If nothing else, it'll give him some match sharpness for later in the season. Stuff it. We might as well go attacking. And I'm going to demand more because I seem to have taken control of the game. Come on, Jamie. Come on, you beautiful German. No. Arribas. Oh, go on, bring him down. Bring him down. He's given the penalty. It's generous. I thought they might bring him down, but who's taking the penalty? It is Dane Scarlett. 2-2. Right. Stuff it. Let's keep attacking. Oh. Just beyond Allison's outstretched hand. Oh, blimey, it's going to be another long episode, isn't it, if this goes to extra time. Oh, no, it won't go to extra time, will it? It's the League Cup. Oh, Chuka, that was wild. He should have tried to get that back into Scarlett. Not sure how many good penalty takers we've got on there, but maybe Jamie can bail us out. Come on, Jamie. Come on. Oh! It's another chance from the corner. But I get the feeling that was the big chance. So it's going far post. Go on, Jamie. Leap and power it back across goal. Anytime this week, Arribas. Thank you. Jamie Lawrence! Right. Okay. And I just want to change that back to that as well. Confirm. Yes, please. Kick off highlight. Hold up there a moment, sir. Match speed during highlights should be up a little. There we go. Okay. Focus. I'll annoy them, but you know. Away! That'll do. Lump it. Is it me or are these highlights slowed down? They do seem to be slower. Oh, well done, Ulrich. I'm convinced these are slower. Did he? Oh, hello. Hit the corner flag. Chuka gets it across. Neves! I'm convinced those match highlights are going a bit too slowly. Wow! Look at that. It hits the corner flag, stays in. Ulrich gets it to Chuka. Chuka crosses it. Neves crashes home a volley. 4-2. And now we'll switch the time wasting up to full on. And again, straight up. That's a bit more like it. That's the sort of speed we normally used to watch at. Come on, boys. Let's not make it nervous. Done so well to come back in this game. Oh, well done, Scarlett. That's it. Just take it out there. Foy. Knocks it inside. Ulrich. Scarlett. Trying to run onto it. No, not quite going to get there. Oh, imagine if we'd scored a fifth. Oh, Chuka, you've got to give it to someone. Good work, though. Good battling. Try and win it back. Have we actually had the highlight from this yet? Not entirely sure we have. Oh, Chuka, go on. Go on. Oh, he's turned inside. Scarlett. Offside. Yeah. Turned out to be our home. Straight from the kickoff. Guys like watching it live. Come on, I've got a second game to fit into this episode. It's all very well playing these scintillatingly entertaining games, but taxes the average watcher's patience significantly. Oh, lovely bit of control there for you. Well done. Did we have to see the last 2 minutes of this, or the last 4 minutes basically of this game in real time game? I mean, did we really have to? Could you not just said, yeah, you've won? Because again, I could have missed him having 2 shots from offside positions. I honestly could. My life would have been still basically complete if I hadn't seen that. Could have been 20 minutes into the Man City game by this point. Still, it's a minor niggle from a magnificent performance. Second half. Come on, ref, how long we go in here? What are we doing? Play until they score? Thank you. I honestly didn't think we were going to win that, especially when they went 2-0 up. I thought that was going to be one of those days, but come on. Are we actually now a quality side? Results like that would tend to indicate we might be. Right, bring me Manchester City. Okay then, here we are, home Manchester City. as you can see, here's the league table. We are currently third, 3 points off the top, with 2 games in hand and a significantly better goal difference. Everton are being annoyingly good again, especially how do you get that good with Dominic Calvert-Lewin still up front? I don't understand it. But they have just done us a favour and beaten Arsenal, so, you know, I can't complain too much. Anyway, opposition instructions. Let's do what we normally do. I don't even know if this really works, but, you know, it's worth it, isn't it? Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Right. I think Atherton Santana was one of the 2 players who actually got a 10 out of 10 for their training rating this week. Navalon was the other. And the top 3 were all our 20-year-old wonder kids. So hopefully they are going to be coming on leaps and bounds, especially as they do get good, solid match experience as well, all 3 of them. So, right, been on a good run, impress me, sprinkle that faith. Let's tell Alex we love him as well. There you go, he's inspired now. Beautiful. Right, okay, this is a sort of formation that sometimes messes us up. But we have got our other one we can go to without actually really changing personnel, so... Okay. Great pass, well done. That's really what you want to do, isn't it? I know, I'm midway inside my own half. What shall I do? I'll give it to Phil Foden. He's rubbish, he'll never do anything. I have to say, felt a bit sorry for Phil Foden. Oh, that's a terrible... Thank you, I was going to say, you're not stopping that. In the game against Ukraine yesterday, because he came on and for about the first 15 minutes, no one even gave him the ball. Oh, for heaven's sake, what was the point of getting that free kick if you're just going to give it away? Is that a sign of Andreas to come? Should I have just not picked him and put Athis and Santana on the bench and Chuka in to start? Don't know. But yeah, I didn't watch all of the game. I saw most of the second half, and frankly, I thought we were dull and predictable from what I saw. Which is no real surprise. It's pretty much what we are most of the time. Just a lot of teams aren't good enough to actually stop us creating the odd chance that we convert. Ukraine have got enough talent and tactical nous to keep us out if we're just ponderously knocking the ball about, and that's exactly what they did. We didn't really threaten them once. Kang In Lee. Can I just ask? I have got that on, right? I have asked you to... Yeah, I've got cross more often on for these boys. You seem to be doing it anymore. First few games, I had that on, and they were fine. And they were crossing more often, and we were scoring goals from it. Now, they just seem to have given up now. Oh, shoulder up. Oh. Knocked away. Foyth lets it go out for the throw. Okay. We're watching this one live as well. Enough of this at the end of the Liverpool game. Kang In Lee knocks it down for Foyth. Back to Kang In Lee. Victor Hugo. Valeri. Somebody get the ball over. Foyth. Oh, brilliant. He finally crosses it and there's no one in there anymore. They got bored and given up and gone home, mate. Maybe if one of you... And this is going to end up being their bloody chance, isn't it? At this rate. A free kick? Seriously? Come on. I'm going to give him free kicks for that. Here all day. But anyway, yeah, I just don't get the crosses in as early as I want them to, which is just frankly irritating. Can I just double check? Yeah. When did this change? No wonder the Liverpool thing went on for so long. Right, we'll go extended highlights, please, boys. Why did you change that? Did anyone see me change that in that last game? I changed the tactics. All of a sudden, we're watching full match. It's no wonder it's dragging on. I do apologise, everyone. But frankly, I don't think I'm entirely to blame. I mean, I could have spotted it earlier. But then I wasn't expecting it to change the way the highlights are actually operating completely. And yet, it didn't change the view, which is not defaulted to this. If it was going to go back to default stuff, I would have thought it would have done it for everything. Apparently not. Really? Really? Are we sure? I mean, we'll take the chance. Oh God. Oh, I had worries then. We know what he's like. Yeah. If I was Man City, I'd be very unhappy. Oh, hello. Could have done better with that. Bowen. Bowen? Is that a new person, or are you actually playing Jared Bowen out there? What is happening here? Are we going to give it straight back? Oh yeah, we are. That was well worked. Just Bernardo Silva. See, again, I mean, how old is Bernardo Silva at this point? I mean, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, 33. I'll be very surprised if in 6 years' time Man City is still using Bernardo Silva, I'll be honest. And Kevin De Bruyne is in there as well. He must be in his mid-30s by this point. Rodri, got to be getting on. I mean, Haaland, like I say, probably still in his 20s because he's just that young. Oh, hello. Go on, Alex. Oh, God, you've got to do better than that. I mean, Laporte, how old's he getting now? I mean, this is a very, very familiar Manchester City lineup, isn't it? For 6 years' time. And how many of the current Man City lineup were in it 6 years ago? Something the game needs to look at, I think. But with the announcement of what Football Manager 25 is going to be, I doubt it'll get looked at much for 24, because 24, I think, is just going to be sort of like probably polishing this one and making it the game that should have been. Because they've apologised for this one not being as good as they wanted it to be. So I think the next one we'll get will be what this probably should have been, and then Football Manager 25 is going to be brand new game engine doing everything, and yeah, will be a very different experience, I should think. So something to look forward to in about 15 months' time. Oh my word, Karnaseki. Nothing like committing yourself all in on nothing. On Andreas. Oh, come on, Nyanzu. Andreas did the hard bit. I don't blame Andreas for that. It's Nyanzu standing there watching it. Muppet. Right, well, I mean, aside from the fact we managed to preserve our lead, which, to be fair, let's face it, dodgy. Wow, Laporte just absolutely took Navalon out there, apparently. Oh, it's in! Edison makes a mistake. Jamie Lawrence, the set-piece maestro, heads us into the lead. Should have really pushed it up and over rather than trying to push it round for some reason. But we'll take it. I'm not entirely sure we can be overly happy with the fact, you know, well, we should be delighted, in fact, with the fact we're winning, because we probably shouldn't be. But anyway, Pump fist, come on, we can get a result here. Le Normand, not massively happy with you, but I think we're just going to have a word, I think. Not happy with your performance. And Valeri, yeah, not overly happy with you either. Rest of you, keep going. Okay, here we go. 2-1 up at home against 10 men. I mean, frankly, this will do. If I don't see another highlight, it will be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to demand more because you don't seem to have actually done much. You're letting them keep a lot of the ball. Come on, Jamie. Grab a second. No. Oh, I thought I had gone in then. It rippled the top of the net. From Alex, who's not having his best game, apparently. Oh, Kevin. Oh, deflected. Oh. And shivers through you when you see Kevin De Bruyne eyeing your goal up like that. And Karnaseki. He's only being average. Okay, right, let's shake things up a little bit. Foyth is not having his best game. Le Normand certainly isn't having his best game. And Navalon's not having a great game. Quadruple substitution. Unusual for a team winning 2-1 against 10 men. But, you know. Oh, Andreas, no. Sloppy. Well done, Karnaseki. Oh, that was a sloppy pass as well. Walker Peters plays it through. Kalimwendo. Oh. Shoulder up, looking for Jamie. Finds him. Goal. Actually, no, I was going to press them a bit more, but now we've got a 2-goal lead. I don't think I will. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I think we might actually just try and start killing the game a bit. There he is again. Oh, look at that. In at the near post. Definitely one of the heroes of the save, that boy. Scored twice today from shoulder up assists, who got the other one, so, you know. So much for those big match nerves. Unless Manchester City is not a big match for Andreas Schjelderup, of course. It's always possible. Couldn't say for certain. Wouldn't want to put words in the boy's mouth. Right, let's have a look. We've got anyone here we can rest? Well, let's give Schjelderup a bit of rest for a job well done. Shall we? Get him a big standing ovation as he comes off. Chuka a bit more match time, which I'm sure he'll enjoy. Oh, threw in from behind there, ref. Oh, Sanchez, who I think actually scored on his debut, if I remember rightly. I'm not sure we've seen any more from him than that, but oh, no, Canyon Lee. No. Sit over, Victor Hugo, Yanzu, Hugo, playing about with it on the edge of the area. In the end, a bit of a tame effort. We have controlled the game since going 3-1 up. And Laporte's elbow might really have cost them. Unusual poor touch there from KDB. That's well worked. Oh, that's a nice ball. Canyon Lee. Oh, wayward with the finish. Oh, another good effort. Acosta. Oh, Victor Hugo was about to try and lash that one home from the edge of the box. Comes City on the break. Oh, Walker Peters picks it off. Sanchez. It's just a very calming influence in that midfield, I find. Costa, whip it in. Gets it in, knocks it back. Oh, palmed wide again. And it may be against 10 men, but once again we have looked pretty good. And the West Ham game aside, we have looked a solid side all season. Canyon Lee. Oh, I thought Jamie Lawrence might be on for a hat-trick then. Well, he could still be. We've got another corner to come. Canyon Lee taking it now that Andreas is no longer on the pitch. Flips it over. Jamie Lawrence! It's a hat-trick for the centre-back. It's 4-1. And Southampton very firmly top of the league. Oh. Well, we have just scored 8 goals against two of the, well, last season's top 2 teams in the country, back to back. 4 goal performances, back to back. Admittedly both at home, but wow. I profess myself pleased. Well, next up is Champions League, and I mean, the Inter game is a fairly big game in the Champions League, but and it's got, you know, the Arsenal game there, but it's not really very far away, and I want to get a bit more of this done before we get to that. The Man United League Cup game is after our game against our eternal rivals Everton. So we have actually got Arsenal and Everton coming up in the league, and you know, good results against both of those, and who knows what could be possible this season. But I honestly can't tell you for definite when we'll be back. I want to get on and do a reasonable amount, and we might just be back for a couple of random games. Sort of people you don't normally see. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. December's looking horrendously busy, and you never know, there could be League Cup games in there as well. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for these, frankly, 2 incredible results and performances that I was not expecting. And like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time, whenever that is. Bye bye for now.